It's in times like these that it's important for us to ask not of what our country can do for us, but what we can do for our country and our fellow countrymen. And for one guy in particular, he answered the call. Hello, my friends, and welcome to the show. I'm starting a new segment on this channel where I'm going to share with you the most unhinged and outrageous Instagram accounts that I can find. And it's not like I'm actively searching for these, they just come across my feed, which says a lot about me. My algorithm is about as fucked as a turkey during fall. Now, Gage.CIA, otherwise known as Gage Gravitt, has been touting himself as the CIA Employee of the Month. Why? Well, because he's been carrying out the CIA's good work of keeping the population sedated. Now, his content can be summarized as him going up to random people, seemingly homeless people, and giving them the option between water or alcohol, and they choose the alcohol almost every time. Oh, would you look at that? He gave the homeless people Dunkin' and McDonald's.
Some goddamn Happy Meals, you know what it is, let's go. Free McDonald's, man, grab one, Simba.
Donald Trump would be so proud. Now, as for them being homeless, not only does he say that they are, they absolutely look it. I don't want to stereotype or anything, but...
You want money or Fireball? You want that Fireball?
Excuse me, sir. You want a bottle of Crown?
A bottle of Crown.
You want that bottle of Crown?
I want a bottle of Crown.
All right, look at this black hand on Rainbow. Let's go.
He's having the gamble. A lot of homeless people are homeless as a result of addiction, so to just go up to a homeless guy and give him the option between water and Fireball, they're taking the Fireball, and if they take the money, they're gonna buy Fireball with it. I'm not gonna sit here and argue the morality of it because it's absolutely morally corrupt, but I fucking love it. The algorithm is my Don Julio. The brain rot is my addiction. In a way, you could argue that this guy is bringing more attention to the homeless than any organization ever could. He's making these guys household names on the streets, and I shouldn't say household. Is that insensitive? He's making these guys cardboard box hold names on the streets. Look at that, my social credit score just went up. He's got a couple reoccurring characters, with some of them even becoming fan favorites.
You want some Don Julio? Don Julio, hell yeah!
Look at this black hand on Rainbow.
We lost! Chuck the dog! Chuck! Yeah! We won! Chuck!
Fucking slapping his belly like a seal. I think he's running out of homeless people because he just keeps destroying the same guy over and over again. And I just can't get over that he's using hashtags like motivational and inspirational. And I know I said I'm not going to argue the morality of it, but I'm gonna. You are giving alcohol to people who do not have access to any form of healthcare. They're in the elements all day, every day. At most, they're getting access to pizza and a hot dog, not the most nutritious food for building a healthy body. And you're encouraging these guys to crush a bottle of Tito's almost daily. And granted, they probably would be doing that without his encouragement.
Let's go, water and twisted tea! All you gotta do is win this black on Rainbow, let's go! Yeah, we won! Yeah, you gonna win!
Now, people aren't really making as big a tiff about this because it's alcohol. But imagine you just substituted the alcohol for any other drug. Cocaine, heroin. Now, I know it's completely their consent. Arguably not because they're fucking alcoholics, but you're feeding an addiction that's killing their bodies. And is it solid entertainment? Yes. Absolute cinema.
Water or Fireball? Fireball, use the ball! Use the Fireball! Water,
Is that the social worker? I mean, come on, but it does look like he gives back to them. I mean, he gave them McDonald's on Thanksgiving, which is not helping their bodies at all. He's essentially just giving these guys the truck driver's diet, just fast food and booze. And I'm now just realizing that truck drivers are essentially just homeless people with a really big fucking vehicle. If that offends you, then you are not a truck driver, because truck drivers have the darkest sense of humor, and they're some of the crudest individuals you'll ever meet. If anything, they listen to what I just said, they're going, yeah, that's us. Those guys get paid a lot, which is good because they're away from their family for a very long time. And one thing I have to say is that this isn't like giving a child a loaded gun. These are consenting adults, and honestly, they look happy. They're enjoying it. They're just thrilled that somebody is giving them the time of day. I know that might sound like me defending this. It's wrong. It's funny, but it's wrong. Now, while it isn't illegal to give alcohol to a homeless person, it is illegal to publicly drink on the streets. In most places, especially Florida, which is where I think this guy is primarily operating out of, it's illegal due to open container laws. Now, there are very specific exceptions to these laws. Who knows, maybe somehow he figured out a loophole, but I don't know, it is illegal to publicly drink like this. Despite my messed up humor, we should not be normalizing giving alcohol to homeless people while pulling Rainbet up on our phone. I feel like I'm most people in the sense where there's like two forms of consciousness. There's my morals and what I actually believe, and then there's what I laugh at. And this, I guess this is just a way for me to cope with how fucked up the world is. And from what else I could gather, looking more at Gage's account, is that he seems to be one of those IRL influencers, which I absolutely despise. Like the Jack Dohertys, which are just people who go out in public and act like a complete buffoon for views. Also, speaking of Jack Doherty, we all saw that he's going to prison for like 7 years, the dumbass. Am I gonna watch it? Absolutely, that's the whole point of it. You hate it, but you're gonna end up watching it because it's so outrageous, you have to see it. That's the point of this content. Any publicity is good publicity. It's gonna be shared by people who both love it and hate it. Me personally, with this stuff in particular, I'm in the middle. I despise this type of content, but you give an old man a fireball, I'm watching that shit. I grew up in the Live League era. I'm already too far gone. That's it for this one. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you.